Good morning, this is Belén from Dress It Up in Hilversum. Today I'm going to do a short video tutorial on waxing. We always have a lot of questions about waxing. I know it is the most tricky part of the project. To paint something like this, it takes no time. I think I was done here with, I think 15 minutes. I use Lem Lem for the outside, is the newest color, and I love it. It's very, very nice in a combination with Amsterdam Green. And now you need the wax. And why you need wax? You need the wax because the paint is water-based. That means if you wipe it with something wet, you will take the paint also with you on the cloth, and of course you don't want to do that. So that wax gives you the protection you need against water, but also against scratches. So I'm gonna wax this one today, and tomorrow, so that's 24 hours after the first layer of wax, I would do it again. I prefer to have two thin layers than one. You can do that with either a brush or a cloth. These are the Annie Sloan wax brushes, and I know some of you say they're expensive, they're quite pricey, but they're worth every cent of your investment. It is a lot faster to apply. The wax is applied evenly. You have a lot less work wiping it off later because you have to. A thin layer of wax is needed, and for that you need to wipe it off later. I'm going to show you in a minute how to do that. So when you apply it with a cloth, you will apply much more products, and then wiping it off will be more work. Up to you. Either of them, you know, for such a little one, I won't try to sell you a wax brush, but if you're gonna do bigger pieces, up to you. All right, but I'm going to do this one today for you, and what I do is I take a little bit of brush wax on my brush, just a bit, and then you just apply with the wax brush. You can really go into all those creases if you have that kind of woodwork on your piece of furniture. So I'm doing it with my left hand. Sorry, I'm just going to twist this one a little bit. So that's it. I've got this piece ready, and what I'm going to do now is with a piece of cotton. You can use. It's important that it's a lint-free cloth. So an old T-shirt, a piece of old sheet. I use these kitchen rolls. I don't want to do advertising for it, so I won't mention the brand. It is a very strong one that you can even make wet, and it doesn't. It's lint-free and it's very strong. So I use these ones to wipe my wax off. So what I do is I take it off the excess of the product. I'm taking it off on the cloth. So what I do is you need to fold those clothes, because otherwise you will be bringing the wax from left to right, and you don't want that. You want to wipe it off. So with the cloth, you just wipe it off. And with my flat hands, I'm going to feel that it doesn't feel sticky. If it feels sticky, you have too much wax. It doesn't feel sticky at all. It feels actually dry completely, and that's a very nice, good, thin layer of wax. And tomorrow I will do it again. And then you let them dry. The wax has a period of 3 weeks that needs to harden. So every day the wax it gets harder, and then after 3 weeks you have full protection against water, but also against scratches. So that was it for today. I hope you learned. And if you have any other questions about waxing, you always can call us. You can always come here, and I will give you a live demonstration on how to wax properly, because you really want to do that well. That's very important for your protection, for the protection of the piece that you just painted. So you're always welcome in the shop. Have a good day. Bye-bye.